Alright, in this video we are going to be taking some rust off the inside of a used Jeep. Of course, with any used car you are going to have some rust somewhere, and for us it's going to be on the inside of the door here. So the first thing we're going to want to do is remove some of this rubber and plastic stuff just to get it all out of the way so we don't end up breaking anything, and we can put it all back nice and easy afterwards. Then we will want to remove this layer of caulk that was on here to expose all of the rust. To get the rust off, we are going to first use the wire brush to get the bulk of it off, then use the sander to get the rest of it from there, and then we will apply this rust remover to get the very last bit of rust off of that. And then once we do that, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes and then use a spray bottle to wash it off because you don't want to leave that acid on there. Lastly, we'll be painting over it with a primer, and then after your primer you can go ahead and add your paint for whatever color car you are doing. So we've removed the rubber from the inside and then the plastic from the outside. You can see that it is missing. Now we can go ahead, remove the layer of, or the strip of caulk on the inside there, and go ahead and expose the rust. As you're taking any extra plastic accessories off, they're pretty easy to take off. You just do have to be careful. These plastic little knobs here that hold them in are easy to break. Just be careful with it. If you do break one, they are easy to replace. You just buy some online. So we've removed the whole strip of caulk from the side of the door. Now we are ready to go ahead and use the wire brush and just take off the rust from there. We're all finished up with the big wire wheel. Now we're gonna go to the sander, take up some of the scratches, make it smoother, and hit any last rust spots. Alright, so we took the sander to it, got this nice shiny metallic color, much smoother, less rust. Now we're gonna apply that Naval gel to get the final rust off of it. You want to apply this all the way along, not too thick, not too thin. And then once it's all applied, give it 5 to 10 minutes is what it says on this bottle. Check your bottle if you have a different one. And then we'll go ahead and wash it off with water once we've left it on there for that time. So we've applied the Naval gel and it has been completely washed out and then completely dried as well. Make sure your surface is dry. And then you can go ahead and spray on your primer. Ours is just going to be a plain gray primer. It's better to do a couple light coats of primer than instead of just one thick coat. After the primer has been applied in multiple layers, we will then buy our paint for this car and then paint it right on over that, and then we'll be all done.